Hi, this is Rick Eimer with the Palo Alto Weekly, and we're here today with 4 members of the Menlo-Atherton girls wrestling team who all won CCS titles this last weekend down at Overveld. And we have Abby Ericson at 170, yeah, and Lauren McDonnell at 137, and Fola Akinola?
Fola Akinola.
All right, let's do that one.
Fola Akinola.
Very good. I'm glad you can pronounce it. And 189 champion, and Anna Smith is 116?
Yeah.
Okay. So Abby, I'd like to start with you. You know, last year you were second in the CCS, and you also went to state last year, so this won't be anything new for you. But as you watch everybody else leading up to your 170, does anything go through your mind? Are you just rooting for them and concentrating on your own?
Normally I just listen to music, and when we have our girls go up, I'll obviously watch and I'll cheer them on. But mostly it's just keeping my mind clear and staying calm before my matches.
And so did finishing second last year say, I just don't want to do that again this year? Like a motivating factor.
Oh, yeah, for sure. Yeah.
All right. And Lauren, I know, first off, we saw the picture of you helping your opponent with her helmet, with her headgear. And everybody thought what a great thing that was. But you just wanted to get the fight over with, I'm sure. No, I'm just kidding. Right? just talk about that and leading to the championship.
Yeah. I honestly feel like we should all help each other out. I am obviously a competitive person, but I also feel like we should all care for each other, and each person is putting in so much work for the sport that no one person is better than another, so I didn't really know what else to do other than help her.
Great. Well, it's a great thing to do. And then, of course, you go and beat her, so it's even even nice things. But you finished 4th, I think, last year. Or third? Third last year. Okay. Now, did that also, I guess, give you a little extra motivation?
Yeah, so it was definitely, it showed me that it was possible, because going into CCS, my last year I was ranked 7th, and so I didn't expect that high of a ranking for me. So it really showed me, if you work hard and if you put more time into this, you will get the results. So yeah, it was definitely a motivating factor to try to get higher than I did last year.
Oh, great. Now this will be your 3rd trip to state. You've won. You actually won one as a freshman, and then you did very well last year, I think, as I recall. So do you have any? You don't want to put any pressure on yourselves, do you? But do you have any goals set for yourself?
Just wrestle to my best of my ability and trust my training. I'm gonna be training pretty hard coming up to state, so just wrestle with everything I got at state.
Great. And wrestling down at that, was that any kind of a challenge at all for you at all this year?
No, my weight gradually just dropped. It wasn't never a forced thing. And so I'm just here now.
Yeah, as parents know, we know that people just grow up, that's all. And then grow down, yeah. And what I want to ask Lauren about is the 2 that placed second, and they're going to state also, and just how much that means to have 6 of you guys going.
Yeah, it is really phenomenal. I remember last year we had 5 people, and now we've added one more, even after losing our state champion because she graduated. And it was just such a great feeling to see all of them win their semifinals match and just automatically qualify for state. We really showed our dominance as a team, how hard we've worked. And their matches were so close that they almost won, and they definitely could win a CCS championship next year, but it was just so fun to see them get to that high of a level.
All right, Fola, this is your 3rd CCS championship, and you're still only a junior. Each one is better than the other?
Definitely. Just because each year I get to perfect my craft more and more, and I'm just becoming better at what I do, what I love.
Mm-hmm. And Anna, you were also 3rd last year and made the state, and I think you won one match at least in the state. So how is that motivating you for this year in state?
I really want to place at state this year. It'll definitely be hard, but it's something I really want to do, and I think I can with all the hard work I will be putting in these next couple weeks.
Mm-hmm. I guess you're going to be wrestling with some of the top wrestlers in the CCS. And as far as that goes, is it fun? I mean, you must be a challenge wrestling against your own teammates.
Yeah, it's definitely challenging. They definitely know where you're weak and where you can improve, so it's really beneficial.
Right, and so when the referee raises your hand up, it says you're the champion. I mean, what goes through your mind?
I was overjoyed, and I couldn't thank my coaches enough for all the time they put in, and my teammates for supporting me the entire time.
Right. And I know when the ref, we got that picture of you smiling so wide, I can't believe it when you won your third one. But going to state, you finished, I think, 5th in state last year.
Yes,
so it's a great accomplishment no matter what. But do you want to go a little further, I guess?
Definitely this year we're trying to just place higher, but it's more just focused on my wrestling techniques and how hard I'm pushing myself when I'm on and off the mat, like with my teammates.
Yeah, and then same question for you. That when you're waiting for your match to come up in CCS and you're watching all your other teammates, is that good, bad, and different? You try to avoid it, or what goes on?
So when I'm just preparing for my match, and I learned this from one of my older wrestler friends. She's in college now, but like watching her before her matches. When I was a freshman, I was just stressing. I was like, oh my gosh, I'm gonna have to wrestle. But she's 3rd in the state, blah blah blah. And so when I would watch her, she's just over there listening to her music. I think she was literally on Instagram or Pinterest, just laughing at just posts that she saves. So that's definitely something that I've taken from her. It's just I'm dancing and listening to music. Anna always keeps me happy. We're always doing something random around the tournaments.
That's great. Anything we can look forward to in Visalia? Is there any places to go to eat or anything?
I have no idea. Ask Fola. She knows.
Okay.
Okay. So after, I don't want to give everybody a stick of thought, but okay. After every tournament, we do have this really nice restaurant that we go to, and it's literally just like we're sitting down with our family and we're just having a nice meal, just after being together and after our big accomplishments at state.
Great. So we've been talking to Fola, your last name?
Akinola.
Anna Smith. We also talked to Lauren McDowell and Abby Ericson, and they were all our athletes of the week this week. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Thank you.
And if you want to see who our athletes of the week are next week, you can hit the subscribe button down below or visit us at pasportsonline.com.